welcome to the Vijay's Programming YouTube channel and welcome to the Springs and Hibernate tutorial part 15. In the previous video tutorial, we have seen that how to inject or how to read a value from the configuration file. Okay. In this video tutorial, we will be learning about how to read a value from a properties file. Okay. Looking at the development process here, what is the development process we do have? The first one, it is create properties file. Second one, load properties file in spring configuration file. And the third and last one, it is reference values from properties file. The first step, it is creating a properties file. How we can do that? That is right click on src, highlight new, click on other. A lot of options and a lot of nodes are there here. Expand the general node, select file, hit the next button, then the name of the file, here it is sport.properties. So please don't make any typo here, make sure that it is proper. Sport.properties, hit the finish button. So we are going to have two entries here. So the first one, it is foo.email is equal to easy coach at lovetocode.com. The second entry, that is foo.mail is foo.team is equal to, in this case, Royal Challengers Bangalore. We have two entries here. First one is first property name, that is foo.email. The value we are supplying as easycoach at lovetocode.com. And the second entry, that is the property name foo.team is equal to Royal Challengers Bangalore. That is my favorite team. So one thing we should observe here, foo, okay, need not to be foo itself. We can give any name. Instead of foo, we can give bar, or instead of that bar, we can give xex, like that. We can give any of the name. Okay. But what does matter is whatever you give the property name here, the same, okay, the same thing you should refer while you are supplying the value in the configuration file, while you are referring it from the configuration file. Okay. So we have two properties, foo.email, foo.team. The first step we have finished, that is creating a properties file. The second step, that is load properties file in spring configuration file. Load properties file in spring configuration file. What is the spring configuration file here? Application context.xml. That is the configuration file. And how we can load the properties in the configuration file? Go to the application context.xml. So here at the top, after all the definitions of XML, I'm creating one comment for better readability. Load the properties file. What is the property file we have created recently? That is sport.properties. Sport.properties. That is the file we have recently created. So how we can load that? We have one element. Okay. So if you type less than symbol, you'll be getting a lot of options in the window from the Eclipse. Here you need to choose the context colon property hyphen placeholder. This is the element you have to choose. What we are basically doing here, we are supplying the properties file into the Spring environment. We are providing the sport.properties file, that is the property file, okay, into the Spring environment. Select this element, and here we are having one property name, that is the location. What is the location of this properties file? So that is in the class path sport dot properties. So we need to give this in the double quote. We need to give this a value within the double quote. Okay. Otherwise, you'll be getting the error. So what is that value? That is class path should give colon. Okay. Colon. You should not give dot, and or you should not give equals. Okay. That is not a valid syntax. You should give. You must give colon. Then what is the name of the file here? That is sport dot properties. Sport dot properties. Make sure that it is proper, otherwise you'll be getting the file not found exception. Okay, fine, save it, and we have finished our second development process, that is properties file, loading the properties file in Spring configuration file. So the final and third process, that is reference values from properties file. Reference values from properties file. How we can do that? Scroll down here in the application context.xml, that is the configuration file. Here in the previous tutorial, what we have done, that is we have hard coded the value, we have supplied the value. It is hard coded, the value, it is hard coded. So what we will do is we will supply the value from or we will reference. Okay, that is what we are doing in the third step, right? So we are referencing the values from the properties file. We are referencing the values from the properties file. How we can do that? What is the syntax? That is dollar sign, dollar symbol, within the pair of curly bracket, foo.email, that is the first property name we do have, and that internally contains the value easycoach@lovetocode.com. So the second property name we do have, so the syntax will be dollar within a pair of curly brace. The property name is foo.team. Save it. Okay, we have finished all our three development process, right? First one is creating the properties file, and second one load properties file in Spring configuration file, and the third and last step it is referencing values from properties file. So how we can see the result? Go to the setter demo app.java file, right click on this file and select Java application, right? So what is the result we are getting? What we are expecting, that is easy coach at lovetocode.com and Royal Challengers Bangalore, right? Yeah. But we are getting some we are having some trouble. What is that? um, XML line number 11, no declaration of for element context property place hold. Okay, typo. Go to the application context.xml. So where is, okay, here is our element. It is a placeholder. Okay, and I have included m unnecessarily. My mistake, sorry. Save it. Setter demo app. Go to the setter demo app, right click and run as Java application. So I'm expecting now we will be getting the result. And are we getting the result? Yes, we are getting the result. So it is easy coach at lovetocode.com and Royal Challengers Bangalore. Why don't we change that in sport.properties? The value will be changing. Okay, so I'll be changing it to something like nice coach at lovetocode.com, and the value for foo.team, that is Java coders. Save it and go to the setter demo app, right click, run as Java application. Are we getting the result? Yes. So we have made the change in the properties file, and the value we have changed from easy coach at lovetocode.com to nice coach at lovetocode.com, and from Royal Challengers Bangalore to Java coders. So that is a new value we have uh, supplied, right? Okay, we have finished the process. Okay, we have finished the development process of supplying the values from properties file. Okay, um, getting the values from properties file. So thanks for watching. Have a good day.